Okay, so this is a video on how to wrap your hands, or well, how I like to wrap my hands, because there is untold amounts of ways of wrapping your hands, depending on what you want, what support you want, whether you've got bad knuckles, or maybe your thumb hurts more, maybe you need a little bit more wrist support. But this is how I like to do mine. I've broken my hand before in a fight, so I like to get a lot of support across the back of my hand and pull the knuckles in. So this is how I do it. Now, one little tip I like as well to start with, obviously you've got your thumb loop here. A lot of people will put the thumb loop on and pull the wrap across the back of your hand. Now I find if I try and pull it too tight, when I pull this, it pulls your thumb up, which is where you don't want the thumb. So I put the wrap on this way and pull it down my wrist, which will pull my thumb downwards into the right position for making a fist. I then go round my wrist, giving myself a nice little bit of support on there. I also like to come up then onto my thumb, round my thumb, which again is going the right way and pulling it into the fist, back round the wrist once, and then I come up across the back of the hand. I go around the knuckles once. I then come back down across the back of the hand. Okay, so you're forming an X on the back of the hand. Now this is where it's slightly different to other people as well. So I will then come up to the fingers, and I'm going to go from the outside of the fingers into the inside of the fingers, and then back down across the back of my hand. Come around the wrist and come up to the little finger, from the outside of the little finger, inside and down, back across the hand. Then I go middle finger in from the outside to the inside, bring it down across the back of the hand, and then the opposite finger outside to inside, and then down the back of the hand. Now again, depending on where you want to finish it, if you want a little bit more support in the wrist, or you want a little bit more support on the knuckles, you can go back up and go round the knuckles to pull that all in tight, or you can come down and finish with a lot more on the wrist, depending on where you want the support. Finish that off, and then I like to tidy it up a little bit, especially if you're wearing the smaller glove. If you've got the big boxing gloves on, it's not too bad, but when you've got the smaller MMA glove or the sparring glove on, I then twist it up like that, nice and supported. My knuckles are supported, I've got the support across the back of my hand, and my wrist is nice and tight. And like I say, I've got my thumb here. I've only gone once around my thumb, but you can go twice. It just means you'll have one less on the wrist. Hope you enjoy it.